Welcome to Ultimate Travel Tens, your go-to channel for discovering the best travel destinations around the world. Italy is like that friend who always brings the best dish to the potluck. From breathtaking coastlines to historic cities, Italy offers something for every traveler. So, grab your travel journal, pack your imagination, and get ready for a visual feast as we dive into the heart of Bella Italia. Let's go! Starting off our list at number 10, we have Venice, a city that seems to float on water like a mirage. Imagine this, gondolas gliding through canals, their gentle rocking the soundtrack to your exploration of this watery labyrinth. The buildings themselves are like aged beauties, their facades whispering stories of centuries past. And speaking of stories, let's not forget St. Mark's Basilica, a masterpiece of Byzantine architecture. Its shimmering mosaics and golden domes are a testament to Venice's rich history as a maritime power. Get lost in the back streets, those narrow alleyways that seem to wind endlessly. You'll stumble upon tiny bridges, hidden courtyards, and charming cafes where you can savor the true flavor of Venice. And of course, no trip to Venice is complete without a gondola ride. It's touristy, sure, but there's something undeniably romantic about being serenaded as you glide under ancient bridges. Just a little tip. If you want to experience a quieter side of Venice, try visiting in the shoulder seasons, spring or fall. Venice is a city that stays with you long after you've left its watery embrace. At number 9, we find ourselves in Florence, a city that's like a living, breathing museum. This is the birthplace of the Renaissance, where giants like Michelangelo, Donatello, and Botticelli once walked the cobblestone streets. Speaking of giants, you can't miss Michelangelo's David at the Galleria dell'Accademia. Standing there, face to face with this masterpiece of Renaissance sculpture, you can almost feel the energy of that era. And just a stone's throw away is the Duomo, Florence's iconic cathedral. Climb to the top for panoramic views that will take your breath away. Take some time to wander across the Ponte Vecchio, the only bridge in Florence spared from destruction during World War II, and now a charming jumble of shops. Find a trattoria tucked away on a side street, order a plate of pasta with truffles, and savor the flavors of this incredible region. Florence is a feast for the senses, a city that will captivate your heart and leave you longing to return. Coming in at number 8 is the Amalfi Coast, a place so beautiful it seems almost unreal. Picture this: dramatic cliffs plunging into turquoise waters, pastel-colored villages clinging to the hillsides, and the scent of lemon trees filling the air. Rent a convertible, put the top down, and let the winding coastal road lead you from one charming town to the next. Positano, with its cascading houses and chic boutiques, is a must-see. Further along, Ravello offers breathtaking views from its cliff-top gardens, while Amalfi itself charms with its Duomo and bustling harbor. Don't miss the chance to hop on a ferry and explore the nearby island of Capri. The Amalfi Coast is a feast for the senses, a place to indulge in delicious seafood, sip limoncello under the stars, and create memories that will last a lifetime. Consider visiting in the shoulder seasons for a more intimate experience. Number 7 on our list takes us to Rome, the Eternal City. Rome is like a history book come to life. Everywhere you turn, you'll find ancient ruins, grand monuments, and layers upon layers of stories just waiting to be uncovered. You can't talk about Rome without mentioning the Colosseum, that iconic amphitheater where gladiators once battled. Standing in its vast arena, you can almost hear the roar of the crowd and feel the weight of history. And just a short walk away is the Roman Forum, the heart of the ancient city. Here, among the ruins of temples, basilicas, and government buildings, you can truly sense the grandeur of the Roman Empire. Toss a coin in the Trevi fountain. Legend has it, it guarantees your return to Rome. Indulge in some of the best pizza and pasta in the world, and soak up the lively atmosphere of this incredible city. And don't forget Vatican City, the smallest country in the world and the center of the Catholic Church. St. Peter's Basilica, with its awe-inspiring dome and stunning interior, is a masterpiece of Renaissance architecture that will leave you speechless. Rome is a place that will stay with you long after you've said arrivederci. At number 6, we find ourselves clinging to the Italian Riviera, our eyes feasting on the Cinque Terre, 5 villages so picturesque they look like they were plucked straight from a fairy tale. Imagine this: a string of colorful houses perched precariously on cliffs overlooking the sparkling Mediterranean Sea. Hiking trails connect the villages, offering breathtaking views of the coastline and the chance to work up an appetite for some of the freshest seafood you'll ever taste. Each village has its own unique character. Monterosso al Mare boasts lovely beaches, perfect for soaking up the sun. Vernazza charms with its harbor and colorful boats bobbing in the water. Corniglia, perched high on a cliff, offers panoramic views. Manarola, with its houses clinging to the rocks, is a photographer's dream. And Rio Maggiore, with its pastel-colored houses and lively atmosphere, is the perfect place to end your journey. The Cinque Terre is a place to escape from the hustle and bustle of everyday life, to reconnect with nature and to discover the simple pleasures of life. Number 5 on our list takes us to Tuscany, a region that's practically synonymous with Italian charm. When you think of Tuscany, you think rolling hills blanketed in vineyards and olive groves, hilltop towns straight out of a Renaissance painting, and a pace of life that encourages you to slow down and savor every moment. Tuscany is a region best explored by car, winding your way along cypress-lined roads, the sun warming your face as you soak in the beauty all around. Siena, with its medieval square and famous Palio horse race, is a step back in time. The Val d'Orcia, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a landscape of rolling hills, vineyards, and charming farmhouses that will take your breath away. From hearty ribollita soup to melt-in-your-mouth Florentine steak, Tuscan cuisine is all about fresh, local ingredients and simple, flavorful preparations. Wash it all down with a glass of Chianti Classico, the region's famous red wine. Tuscany is a place that captures the heart and soul. Coming in at number 4 is Lake Como, a place where natural beauty and Italian elegance collide. Imagine this: a shimmering lake surrounded by towering mountains, its shores dotted with charming villages and elegant villas. Lake Como has been a playground for the rich and famous for centuries, and it's easy to see why. The scenery is simply breathtaking, the atmosphere is serene and sophisticated, and the lifestyle is all about indulging in the finer things in life. Take a stroll along the lakefront promenade in Bellagio, known as the Pearl of Lake Como, and admire the colorful buildings and flower-filled balconies. Visit the Villa del Balbianello, a stunning villa perched on a wooded peninsula, and imagine yourself living the life of a glamorous movie star. And for a truly unforgettable experience, rent a boat and explore the lake at your own pace. Lake Como is a place to relax, to recharge, and to indulge in a bit of la dolce vita. At number 3, we set sail for Sicily, the largest island in the Mediterranean and a land of contrasts. Sicily is a tapestry woven from ancient history, vibrant culture, and stunning natural beauty. This is a land where you can explore the ruins of Greek temples older than time itself, hike up the slopes of Mount Etna, Europe's largest active volcano, and then cool off with a swim in the crystal-clear waters of the Mediterranean. Sicily's history is as rich and layered as its famous cannoli. The Greeks, Romans, Arabs, Normans, they all left their mark on this island, creating a cultural tapestry that's as fascinating as it is beautiful. Explore the Valley of the Temples, home to some of the best preserved Greek temples outside of Greece. Wander through the streets of Palermo, Sicily's capital, a vibrant city where Arab Norman architecture blends with Baroque churches and bustling markets. Sicily is an island that will ignite your senses and leave you wanting more. Number 2 on our list takes us to the Dolomites, a mountain range in northern Italy that's straight out of a nature lover's dream. Imagine this: jagged peaks piercing the sky, emerald green valleys dotted with alpine lakes, and meadows carpeted in wildflowers. The Dolomites are a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts. Hiking trails wind through forests and meadows, leading to breathtaking viewpoints and charming mountain huts. Via Ferratas, protected climbing routes, offer a thrilling way to experience the Dolomites' verticality. In the winter, the Dolomites transform into a skier's paradise, with miles of pristine slopes and cozy mountain villages. Take a scenic drive along the Great Dolomite Road, stopping at charming villages like Cortina d'Ampezzo and Bolzano. The Dolomites are a place to reconnect with nature, to challenge yourself physically, and to experience the raw beauty of the Italian Alps. And finally, at number 1, we arrive at Sardinia, an island that's like a microcosm of all the best things Italy has to offer. Imagine this: crystal clear waters lapping at white sandy beaches, rugged mountains plunging into the sea, and a culture that's as rich and diverse as the island itself. Sardinia is often called the Caribbean of Europe, and for good reason. Its beaches are some of the most beautiful in the Mediterranean, with turquoise waters, fine white sand, and hidden coves just waiting to be explored. But Sardinia is more than just beaches. Head inland to discover a wild and rugged interior, home to towering mountains, deep canyons, and ancient forests. Explore the ruins of Nuraghe, mysterious stone structures built by the Nuragic civilization thousands of years ago. Sardinia is an island that has it all: stunning beaches, rugged mountains, ancient history, and a culture that's both unique and welcoming. Thank you for joining us on this whirlwind tour through the top 10 most beautiful places to visit in Italy. We've explored ancient ruins, marveled at Renaissance masterpieces, and soaked up the sun on some of the most beautiful beaches in the world. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more travel inspiration, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an adventure. Until next time, keep exploring.